to work double time to get the pickoffs they need, and I think the key is going to lie in how well KP's lane goes. So Van Lancer has to bully out that stun.
Mid lane, Rogi just going right in all the way, and Fighting Shield's going to be there. Gale out as well. Rogi, he is somehow going to survive as young PH now. He'll be chased down to the first blood. Will go the way of KP. All his goal to have the regen up to make sure Hal can sustain himself and KP every single time. Will throw out the Gale into the Poison Sting and the Acid Spray, and it's just so much damage. In fact, Stun's coming out. Hal, he might be gone. Stun will connect. Do they have enough to keep him alive? Hal, he's still trying to run, but it doesn't look like enough. He will eventually drop. Looks like they are just kind of reserving themselves to allow Zorain to get his own CS going, as he did have a pretty big struggle early on. Bot lane, KP was getting dived on, but he'll turn around now along with Arfu. And Skill Lei will be the one that walks away with very low HP. KP with the earn up is going to be able to remain safe, as now Lun top lane ends up dropping a mid one. Mid one, that was all by himself he secures that kill. So that's a bit of a concern here for YG. There's bot lane. Another jump in. Curse is there, and that's a great curse by Moon. That is a really nice curse out from our Wyvern. Kills off young PH. Will go right after Hal. Skill Lei, he will make it back to the fountain, but that's not the target they want anyway. Hal gets left behind, and they will find 2 cores at the bot lane. And again, I think that was just a fantastic curse out from our Winter Wyvern.
Take too long. It's only really young PH around to defend. They will TP back to Tim. You have so many viewers here from SMG. He could just melt again.
He just may. Moon gonna show up. He has the curse, but won't be able to throw it out yet. So just the patience game. Lun gonna move in. Nice Earth Spike. But you don't have any follow-up to it. And in fact, Lun, he could be dead now because KP is going to connect the Gale, and you've got the Arctic Burn there from Moon. It does so much damage that eventually he is just going to get bursted down. They've got KP in a Dream Coil, but again, I think you're lacking a bit of damage here. So KP, he does end up going down, but mid one, he's going to clean up young PH. And it's just not worth the trade for YG.
They could start pressuring tier 2s now. YG will try to push bot by themselves, but there's a curse.
A curse. It's only going to be on the IO. Skill Lei, that Melt Strike just following him right down. And in the end, Skill Lei, he knows he's dead. I mean, Howard doesn't even try to wait around for him with that tether. Just let him die. Meanwhile, Zorain taking stacks away from SMG. So nice plays here from our Timber. The Moon going to try and chase him down now with the Arctic Burn. There's not much help around. Meanwhile, on the side, they've got the finger out, and KP's going to drop. Nice pick off to get started for YG. Lun is going to go down to the poison damage, and Rogi, he might drop as well. Borrowed time's already committed. So now they try to run away from Arfu, who is channeling the unstable concoction, but is not going to be able to connect it. So YG, 2 kills for the price of 1. You'd be satisfied with that. It's just, even if you have the net worth advantage, it's just so hard when you've got this Core Winter Wyvern slowing everyone up. You've got KP with the Plague Ward slowing everyone up. You can't blink in, you can't really move, and if you get close enough, you're just going to get cursed anyway. It just feels impossible right now.
Yeah. They just don't have the tools to play right now. I think they're going to have to rely on really the puck more than Sven. Just get those big Dream Coils and hope to follow through.
Well, try on KP, but there's your Cold Embrace out, so they will get the Venomancer kill in the end. Hal is going to be able to successfully back off. This Moon will hold on to the curse. He won't throw it out yet. Young PH still trying to fight out this Winter Wyvern, but he's taking a fair bit of damage. Lun's going to commit a buyback. Hal is going to jump in right after Moon, but curse is there. He does not get it off in time. He tried to go for the Cold Embrace instead, but they have dropped Hal, and now they've got Skill Lei. You've lost your IO, that'll be a dieback, and Hal, he doesn't have the gold for buyback at the moment. There's now mid one, just blows up Lun. Another dieback for YG. And Moon, he just commits the buyback and comes back into the team fight, and they call it. They have seen enough. GG is the call at the 20-minute mark. And SMG, they take a very dominant game number 1.
From Afu, so it's a heads-up ward to have. Very important to ensure that young PH is protected, but I'm not sure how long the ward will last, knowing that Moon already kind of has an idea as to where it is anyway.
rock placed here from skill lane. Not going to amount to too much.
Battle begins.
Mid one. Not skilling up the stun yet. They thought about it, but ultimately will decide not to go in. And is that a 3-for-1 trade? It is. So YG getting a 3-for-1 this time around. Nice little gold boost for them to get things started.
Still looking pretty decent here. You do have to watch the stun combination with the Blood Right. We've seen a couple of teams underestimate that damage output. Is strong with a rotation mid.
Oh, nice little rotation in from skill A. Gonna amount to a kill as now Young PH does get cold snapped up by Rogi. He won't have the damage on his own. Moon will give the tip over to skill A, and that's just a respect tip. You know, appreciating the rotation out from an Earth Spirit player and make his way back to the fountain. And of course, in the meantime, mid one has taken over the CS board, 36 and 11 on the Sven. Zorain decides to stick around and, oh, mana is there. Mid one, he does tread switch and does have the God Strength up. They will be able to secure another kill there on the Sven. In the end, Zorain kind of just getting outplayed by the tread switch and the one usage of mid one. Meanwhile, mid lane, Fu, he will drop to Young PH, but he's basically out of mana. He'll use the last of it to zip away, but Roger's going to get the vision, and Moon is going to be on the chase. In fact, they even have KP TPing in. Nice toss in from mid one. He just needs the mana for the avalanche, and eventually should connect it, but now Moon, he could be in trouble. Skill lane going to move in, and will sacrifice his own life to allow the Storm to get himself out. Moon, he might drop. Zorain gonna chase him down. Moon, toss back into Young PH. Cold Snap is there from Rogi. They're still trying to fight this one out. KP does drop in the Tinker, and now Rogi, he will be chased down. And they might even be able to get Moon. In fact, never mind, because mid one is there to block him off, but Zorain is completely ignoring the Sven. Still just trying to get the last hit off, but the Stormhammer is gonna land, and Moon somehow survives, but there's more help incoming. He can kind of repeat the similar performance that Dreammaker could. I'd say they're not off to too bad of a start. I mean, it's a very similar kind of game. Hookshot, top lane's going to find Fu, and they will continue to delay the Blink Dagger timing of Fu, and that's exactly what you want to do against the Pulse 4 Earthshaker. And he's been so close to that Blink Dagger, but he's still so far at the same time. He's now top lane, mid one, ruptured up. Skill A wants to kick him away, but the stances are there. He does get the boulder smash. Mid one, taking a lot of damage, but is going to survive as now they turn onto Lun. And Moon is going to intercept onto Zorain. He's going to be alright in the Bloodseeker to run his way out. The SMG, they get 2 support pickoffs. They'll be more than happy with that.
So there is more tools to play with, but so far they've only been really able to kill off Fu. Like, he is currently 4 of the 9 deaths, or the 9 kills that YG has taken. Speaking of Fu, his blink is up. This could be the time for a big smoke up.
Mid lane, oh, nice sort of ATOS. They got Moon on that Tiny. He needs help right here, right now, and there's your Echo. Fu, he will save them again. I mean, you still got Moon down, but it's really a great blink reveal out from Fu. And this is when things get very scary for YG, is they've always got to be wary of where this man is. At least they won't have to worry about it for the next 2 minutes, but again, even just with the fishes, he's going to be very, very annoying as hell. Going to spot him out now. Rod of Atos to hold him down with the Blood Right. And that should be enough to finish him off, but mid one is there to try and help with the God Strength. He'll go into Zorain, and they've got the Bloodseeker. Onto the side, Rogi in the cogs. But it won't matter as he is able to outrun Lun. They do secure another kill, this time on the Clockwork. And it seems though SMG, they want to get started on that Roshan pit.
They've got the Alacrity up, God Strength up for a little bit more. There are some good ways of trying to contest, but skill A.
Yeah, he gets caught out. Avalanche toss is there, and that'll be enough. Moon, he'll finish off the job. That'll definitely allow mid one to have his way with Roshan in peace. And having these supports just kind of nudging away at him. Still, TPs are up. Lun? Oh, doesn't actually TP up. He doesn't have the hook shot available. He's going to eventually get there, but without the hook up, it's going to be rather hard to fight this one out unless they can delay it. But Fu's in. They rupture up mid one. It's just not going to be enough. He picks up the Aegis. And I don't think you can really force a fight here for YG as Moon. He found Young PH again. Lun's off the mark with a hook. And now you've just got to run. You have got to run ASAP as the cavalry is incoming. KP gonna blink right in. Will force staff away. Arfu's there with the Fisher, and now Moon jumps in with the Avalanche and the toss combination. And they blow up Hal. Zlan, he's not gonna be too safe either. There's not really a great way out for him. He's almost certainly gonna be gone. Mid one will pick it up.
I think if Skill A didn't die earlier on, you might have had a chance to play with a roll and maybe try to angle for the hook shot if it wasn't off cooldown still.
Roll in, Run of Atos and Bloodright is out onto Moon, so a lot of damage on this tiny, but Young PH is going real deep for this. It may cost him his own life, and it does. They do eventually get Moon, but is it going to be worth it at the end of the day? I don't know about that, John. Skill A, he's going to drop to boot, and I suppose in the end it is a 2-for-2 trade, so you could make the argument YG should be somewhat satisfied with that.
Trying to punt around the map. YG are trying to play in the bot triangle area. They do get, again, decent farm on How, still catching up, has one ultimate orb up, has the money for another. Although...
Yeah, zip in, but it's not going to be great. Echo is there, Arfu to hold him down. Young PH, he's not dead yet. He'll zip all the way out. The Skill A is going to roll in, trying to give more vision for his clinks, but seems like How is out of it. Arfu, he might die. In fact, they got two. The Magnetize proving to be enough. Meanwhile, the top lane is being split pushed as all this is happening. Rogi does get caught, but what are they going to get in response? Mid one, he's just ratting out the top lane, and Young PH, he is out of mana, so mid one, he'll get right to work. Will they have enough damage? You bet your ass they will, as now they'll have to leave. Mid one, he still has the Aegis, but it may bait them in. No, it looks like he's going to escape with the Aegis intact. Wow, for a very cheeky location in the tree line. He has not been scouted out here. I don't believe they have any idea unless Young PH checks. Fu waited out the right moment, and there you go. There's the Echo Slam. They will get the silence though. The follow-up will not be there from mid one. Now Vortex is out. They'll try to focus Fu. A great Magnetize will be enough to take him down. And mid one, he'll be forced to BKB TP and will make it out. But KP will not be so lucky. So YG, they do successfully defend. They do get 2 kills for their trouble.
So if you do manage to win the team fight, it should be really easy to clear out these objectives. YG's got to be a bit careful, but we've seen them in the high ground before. But all the AoE they've got, they can kind of counteract. And you do even spot the smoke with a rocket flare, I think, on the edge.
I love how KP's just literally giving everyone defense matrix as they jump in. That's a lot of damage mid one. Oh, the Rupture kickback was more than enough, as now they want more. KP, he gets stuck in the tree line, and they should be able to lock him down long enough to secure the kill. In fact, a great roll in from Skill A, and another kickback into Rogi. Another great roll out, does catch out Moon. I'm not sure if they can even see him, but they know he's there somewhere. Zip in, Dust is finally going to come out. They've got him. Great plays. Oh, Echo Slam Arfu. He fights 4 of them. Is he going to be able to clean anyone up, though? Not quite. He only got Skill A.
Still, SMG still clumping around mid. This is a fight into Aegis. It could be
oh, here we go. They've got the Bloodseeker. Arfu setting up mid one. He won't even second guess it. He's just right in. Now the mid tier 2 tower set to fall. SMG. Not to be dissuaded after that last team fight. Still want to go high ground. And that they will. Back down to the bot lane. For the 3rd time, they'll try. Zip in. It's going to be there. Young PH. Let's get one. Mid one. Losing a lot of HP already. Will be forced to BKB up and back off. Now the roll in against Skill A. Great roll. Does find mid one. And they are going to zip right through and get the kill. Now a 3-man silence out from Skill A once again. Rogi and KP are both down on Arfu. He just needs to run. But he cannot do so. And Moon, the last piece of the puzzle, has been found here by Lun. I'll tell you, John, Skill A, he's just doing a fantastic job on this Earth Spirit.
He's just setting up for his team. It's going to be even harder to pin him down now with his fresh BKB from the back of that fight. SMG, you don't tend to see that be the entire emphasis of your fights. But if it is, it's a lot of really good scaling damage. Like, just by how Rupture works.
Catch out on Young PH. Orchid is going to be there. Skill A going for the roll, but he's gone way too deep. Does have a BKB and he's going to pop the Magnetize. He's going to force a team fight again. Raji is going to tick out to the Magnetizers. Mid one has been locked down. Skill A still alive. Moon's going to move in though and finish him off. Get rid of that pesky Earth Spirit. Now mid one, he's out of BKB and he is trapped up with the Rupture and is going to go down a second time as now Raji is going to try and run on the Invoker. Zip in from Young PH. They've got another. He just starts another team fight. I think it was a misroll out from our Earth Spirit, but he pumps the BKB. They couldn't get the kill fast enough. And YG eventually make their way over. At the very least, they do catch out Lun as well. But it's still a great team fight out for YG.
Sure. Like, they don't have the Ags up for the stacks on Laser with the HP reduction. Makes it a lot tougher. They are going to try with a smoke and playing out, but you have a good position here on YG.
So Rain be there. Oh, Rod of Atos is there. They have the sentry down. Rupture out as well. Moon gonna get hook shot. Lock him down. Sunray off the mark, but Vortex is there. Young PH, he's jumped in, and they'll go right after KP. They've got him down, and Moon, he'll drop as well. Mid one, he'll try to man fight on his own, and does get Young PH, but can he keep it up? Skill A, he's been caught out as well. Fisher to lock them down. They need to back now, YG. They're losing a lot of heroes as Arfu. He's in with the Echo Slam, but it's not enough. There's no follow-up mid one. He's too low on HP. Saw Rain, he'll go after it. The man fight, it won't be enough for SMG. They've lost 4 heroes for the price of 2. The only one out is Raji. And he's going to be alright with the Ghost Walked, it seems. You are lacking a lot of value just using that. Because it's all he can do right now to keep his team safe. However, Roshan is going to be scattered out. How he'll get started. And it's not going to take too long with that Daedalus up, but it seems though they are aware. Moon, he'll move into that mid-racks. They're going to try and wrap them out and force a response, but the Roshan is still going down. Rupture's out. They got the tier 3 tower. And SMG, they're going to wait it out as the Roshan is still dropping and YG is still trying to get it down. Hal will eventually get it, but mid one, he's going to force the bot tier 3 tower and does at least get a few towers down before they retreat. YG, they might find Moon. Moon, he'll BKB avalanche toss up onto Young PH, and now here comes the rest of the team, but they need to probably retreat here as a hook shot is there. Roger's been caught out. Mid one, he gets bursted down by the burning barrage again. Vortex through Roger. He gets caught out again on the Invoker. And they might lose more. Moon, he's been scattered, and Lun, what a great blind hook shot in the tree line. They've got the Tiny. He will not be able to escape. They've got the damage out and they'll get a 3rd kill on the side of YG. They're just getting everything, John. Absolutely everything.
Pause here, especially if they just pump it onto, say, mid one to prevent the Rupture. That's a big issue. If he gets ruptured up, the Sven just can't do anything.
They've been forced the BKB up early, but Rupture is there. That'll hold down the Shaker. They will try to help him out, keep him safe. They need the Echo Slam for this team fight. Mid one, he'll be back up in 3 seconds, and Moon up in 10. Bloodright can be out on Rogi, but he will force staff out. Still YG able to get a secondary lane of barracks. However, jump in mid one, he'll try to shred him down, but how? He's going to heal all the way back up with that Satanic and the man fight that gives mid one. He can't win this one. He's going to die again, and he's still got no buyback. This game could be over. Rod of Atos is out. They do take down Rogi, and now they've got the Earthshaker, and the GG has been called. YG, they pick up their first victory of the BTS Pro Series Season 8 group stage against Team SMG, and they've got to be feeling good about that one.